Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie, for anybody that's new, and I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of December this year of 2020 for the sign of Virgo. Alright, so a little interesting to me too, because I'm on Virgo moon, Cancer sun, Virgo moon, Libra rising. So I may have to call, or somebody, neighbors could end up calling the fire department. That's burning too well. Putting up one heck of a smudge. It must be badly needed. That's not good, I don't think. Oh my goodness sakes. I gotta try to quash this a bit. Come on now. Calm down. Simmer down now. It's still going to burn for a bit, but the worst is over. It's going to go out. Sorry about the hold up here, guys. There we go. It should be okay. I'll keep it right in front of me. Alright, let's go. This is for Virgo for December 2020. This is a general public reading, so please bring forth everything and anything that could possibly apply to whoever's watching. Remember, throughout the reading, if anything hits really close to home, then it does. If you're the type that's a worrier and you get influenced easily and something negative comes up, oh God, no, don't do that. It's a general reading, not a private one, alright? If it was a private reading, everything would be directed at you and only you. This general reading could go anyway, with anybody. So, just remember that, alright? My Virgos, I'm going to cut right here. And I'm going to consult with my pendulum Lilith. This is Lilith. Okay. And we'll see if these are indeed your cards. Spirit via Lilith. Of the top 5 cards as this deck stands, Lilith. Are they the cards that are meant for this general public reading for Virgo for December 2020? She's telling me to hurry, and she's saying yes. She's doing a bit short and quick, short and quick, short and quick. Sorry, I can't pull this phone down to show you guys. My laptop's still out of commission. I don't know what's going on with it now. But anyways, whoops. Sorry about the clanging. Okay, I got a bit of a mess here, I guess. It's alright. Okay. The very first card that I'm turning over for you for December. The Four of Swords. This is recovery for somebody. Alright, that's what it has to pertain to. Card number 2, your wealth and finances. Knight of Swords and drama. Virgo, what is going on here already? Your hearth, your home, your intimate relationships, family relationships, whatever. This is your private, personal life. We got the High Priestess. Intuition. Card number 4, your challenges, should there be any. We got the King of Wands, practicality. Final card, not the least, it's your message from Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Destiny. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It just tells me that there's going to be something going on for some of us. That's for sure. There's going to be something going on. Something with a big impact on you personally, on your life. This kind of a thing. Wow. Wow. Let's begin at the beginning. We've got the Four of Swords here. Now, hi Jan. I'm glad something's going to be happening. This card here, I had a strange experience with it, and ever since then I didn't care for the 4s. I thought 4s were a nice number. Not necessarily true. All of the time. This card, without pulling the book open, basically, excuse me, just let me get my head straight here. I'm still trying to find my feet within the reading. You're due for a break. Some of you are due for a break. Some of you have been pushing very hard. Some of you have been toiling very hard, working very hard. It doesn't matter if it's intellectual work, mental work, emotional work, hands-on work, you know, any kind of thing that constitutes you focusing on something for hours at a time becomes a job. It becomes work. And some of you have been overdoing it. And you know, logically, and using your common sense, you need a break. You need to take some time off. It's not a want, it's a need. All right? You need to lighten up a bit. Bear with me. Here's the thing with this card. And how do I say without it sounding mean almost? What the universe will do if you don't take that time, the universe will intervene. And you'll be getting that downtime. It'll bring it about one way or another. It happened to me. That's why I'm so serious about this card right now. Because it happened to me. And it put me down for a good 6 weeks. So, I couldn't do, it's like the universe, spirit, guides, wherever it came from, felt that I had to stop, and I knew it, because I kept saying, I've got to get my bills ahead enough so I can take a break for a bit. I need to take a break. I'm exhausted. I'm burned out. I was burned out. And had this funny, like in my third eye area, this niggling that went on all the time, all the time, all the time. So it was always like this. And then something happened. And I couldn't even sit up. I had to lay on my bed for a long time. I couldn't sit up. And so it's not like I was going to lay in bed and hold my laptop over my head and or have it hanging from the ceiling over me, and that'd be the only way, you know, who the hell's going to do something so foolish, right? But it did, it knocked me back, and it was probably the best thing, just the best thing ever. So the Four of Swords, let me give you the generic side of this card. It says it all. I get apprehensive when I see it. I don't need a break. I know that that doesn't apply to me. I'm the Virgo moon. So, acrobatics. Now is the time for a break for you, Virgo. It could be your choice or it could be imposed upon you. As you take time away from work, a relationship, or a stressful commitment, this quiet time is necessary and an opportunity to look after yourself, to rest and recuperate, and to just enjoy a little bit of a more gentle pace of life. The Four also shows that some plans of yours could end up being on hold. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything that's being held back and on hold, because you just can't get to it. You can't get at it. You can't make a difference. You can't make a move. So you've got to be part of it, and you can't be, because you're going to be out of commission for a little bit, either by choice or it'll be imposed upon you. That's that. All right? But don't worry about plans being on hold, because divine timing will come into play, and it'll be okay. You can relax in that area. The advice, accept that this is just how things need to be just now. You will make progress when the time is right. The universe decides that, not you. Keywords: inaction, time away, taking a break, a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. That is the overall energy for the month. That's why these other strange cards came up. You have to start slowing down. You have to take it easy. And yes, again, a general reading. This is not going to apply to everybody. It isn't going to apply to just maybe one or two of you. Very, very few. Your wealth and financial sector. That stupid rock. It's in the way a lot. There we go, I guess, as good as I can get it. I'm holding my cell phone up with rocks. The Knight of Swords here. All right, we've got drama. That's what's going on with this guy. I can't make my hands work today at all. Come on, everything's a challenge. So with the Knight of Swords here, he's a force to be reckoned with, I can tell you that. This is a very action-driven knight. He's in a terrible suit of swords. He's going to bring a whirlwind of drama into a situation around you, into your life. You're being exposed to it. Confrontations, unexpected blocks, disruption to plans, and in relationships, insecurity and arguments. So it seems like you're going to be facing adversity in a lot of different areas, different for everybody too. You've got a fight on your hands, and there's little that you can do to even avoid it, even when you try. the upheaval it brings. It's a lot. It's frustrating. It's nerve-wracking. On the plus side, you'll know exactly now what and whom you are dealing with. The advice: avoid being drawn into any drama any more than necessary. Please do what you can to avoid being drawn in, especially stuff that has nothing to do with you or your life. You know, stand back when when someone needs your help. Well, they'll ask. Try not to take any setbacks personally either. But the thing is, it's their fight, it's not yours. It looks like something you're going to get involved in here. Keywords are battles and confrontations, stress, unstoppable force, manipulation, immaturity, and instability. And you are lacking at this time, for some of you in your life, Virgo, that sense of security, sense of protection, a sense of life is just life right now, and normal things are happening, and stuff happens, and not every day is at 100% good, or anything like that. Bit of a challenge, I would say. So, I'm just trying to feel it out here for you guys, where it's sliding in at. It's one place that you're not wealthy in. If anything, it's been knocked down. You've been knocked back. You've been knocked down. It's not where you want to be. If this is somebody that's pulled you into their troubles before, and it's upset you in your life and your balance and all that good stuff, well, you got some thinking to do about that person. You have some real thinking to do about that person. I'm not getting anything financially right now, not good nor bad. I'm not. There seems to be bigger things in the forefront, and the money's way back here somewhere. That's what it feels like. The High Priestess into your hearth and your home. This is the most personal part of you in your life. Your intimates. Every kind of relationship you can think of. Notice the infinity symbol over her. Well, way I'm looking, it's her left hand. Any decisions that you make at this time are going to affect you very deeply, very privately, and they're going to be long-reaching effects, almost into infinity. That's why the infinity symbol for tonight, that's why. Any decisions you make, if you're going to move out of the family home, it'll be years before you, I don't know, you're never coming back. You're out on your own, or you're breaking up a relationship and you're leaving. It's going to be a long-term effect. You'll still be feeling it down the road, put it that way. Buying a home, that's a long-term commitment. That could happen for some as well. See, it doesn't have to be emotionally devastating or anything like that. Let me get out the generic side of her, please. Let me have a drink of coffee, too. I know I don't move as fast as some people would like me to, but when you're in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, and I got to get back to this, I want you to have an experience of having your fortune told. I want you to feel that experience and go, blah, 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 blah. 5-minute reading. I can't do that because I get messages coming through as well, and I have to relay them. I have to. So that's why I talk the way I talk. I slow things down. And I'm Canadian. Sometimes we can really blabber on and on and on, and we can do it pretty quick. I try to not do that. But back into this again, the High Priestess Major Arcana. She's card number 2 in your Major Arcana lineup here. She is the High Priestess. She's here to indicate to you, Virgo, that part of December, you're going to learn some things in December that you never knew before. This could cover anything. But there's going to be lessons and lessons learned. That's a big part of it. Some of you could literally be looking for a teacher to guide you, inform you. And a lot of times the high priestess is seen as a teacher as well. But the card also shows me spiritually, Virgo, you're ready to open up more to the spiritual side of life than ever before. Another meaning with this card is you may need to be spending some time by yourself, so I hope you're not one of these people that have to have people around them constantly. You need to separate yourself, even if it's in small increments. That's better than nothing at all, but it's you want to get to know yourself and know yourself on a much deeper level. That's a big part of this. Outside of all that, there could be some kind of secret that's circulating around you. Not about you so much, but around you. So it's close, put it that way. Or there's a new situation that is yet to unfold. That could be a lot of things. Someone may be trying to take you into their confidence. You have to be sincere about your decision on that, whether to get involved or to not get involved, to keep your distance, to not let your relationship with a certain person go beyond a certain. You've got to ask yourself a lot of questions. You just don't go, yeah, okay. You don't do that. Once somebody invests in you, and they're sharing things with you, you're not just two people that know each other anymore. Now you've got a piece of each other. And sometimes it's not always good, and sometimes it's a good thing. It'll be interesting to see how it goes for some of you. The advice, yes. Keep your thoughts and feelings to yourself. The right teacher, for those of you on a learning trip here, the right teacher, and I say teachers, it's more than one person. When you're ready for the lessons, they're going to come. Anyway, keywords are wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, dreams. Somebody is definitely going to be leaving somebody else, and you, Virgo, could be the person that ends up carrying that information under secrecy. Someone confiding in you, they're planning on leaving their spouse. They're planning on leaving something, somebody, somewhere. And it'll be earth-shattering. And here, all of a sudden, you're privy to that information. Maybe not such a good feeling. Okay? Pay attention to your visions, to your dreams as well. Use discretion. Do more spiritual work for you, just for you. You can share down the road, but right now it's just for you. Any secrets you know, make sure they remain as that, secrets. And use your wisdom and your logic. This affects the home life. This is your private life. This is amazing, really. This is a really deep card for you tonight, Virgo. A very deep card. Wow. The next one, challenges, should there be any? It's one of the good cards in here, so it won't be that bad. Or that's serious. It might be challenging. It might be challenging. You know, so him being the King of Wands, and Wands, they represent, of course, the fire signs. He's got a lot of power to his punch, in a manner of speaking. King of Wands is the king of passion as well. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The he likes to keep things. He's like the queen. They're the crown of passion. He's more down to earth. Do we use that term? Where if it was her, she'd just be red hot with passion. She's just a bundle of energy. But him, he likes to keep it cool. Kind of do the Fonz thing, if you can identify with that name. But he likes to keep it cool and together, feeling confident, knowing himself well. Very, very strong personality. A large ego, yes, because he's a large presence, but not a large ego in the way where he's conceited and self-involved. Not in those ways. He knows what his presence is like. People have commented on it his whole life, so he carries a certain amount of power with him in that way. He can impress upon people. He's very careful because of that, because he doesn't really want to do that. Impressing upon other people isn't something we all do every day. Only when somebody stands out among the rest and you got to deal with them over something, then we do that wanting to impress somebody, right? He's telling you, Virgo, and you know what? He'd be right. You keep being the Virgo that you are. Virgos hate strife. They hate confrontation. They don't like arguments and fights and disagreements and debates. They don't like that. Makes them very uncomfortable. They'll just vanish from a room. If something like that's going down, they'll vanish the way they are. Keep doing that. Normally, see, I know Virgos, and I hate when that happens. They just want this, this perfect balance. Virgos are perfectionists. So the energy in their life, they want that to be perfect as well. And if they're witnessing an argument or some kind of a negative thing going down in front of them, they're gone. You don't see them leave. You don't see anything. They're just gone. So keep that coolness, I think, is what I'm trying to say to you. Always give out the air that you know what's going on and you're cool with it. And it's not going to rattle you. Your feet are on the ground. You're dealing with reality or anything like that. The king is a man of action, all right? This makes him a very engaging companion. He would never be boring to be around, all right? He can be an inspiring leader. And this could be you too, Virgo. You could say that's me. Self-motivated. He's entrepreneurial. He's a starter and a leader. He's very dynamic and open-minded. You're even going to know what he's thinking because his feelings always show. So there's no second-guessing this guy. He doesn't play that game. Travel may be important to him. He's connected to very many people with backgrounds that are very different from his own. If you're resonating with this card here, this king is indicating that you should expect to find practical solutions to any problems you have, and also to see to your network of friends and your professional contacts grow. Make sure they keep growing. The advice, explore your passwords. I got passwords on the brain tonight. I'm sorry. It's too funny. Explore your passions and look to unconventional people and new places is what you need to do. All right? You'll find inspiration there as well. Inspiration's like magic powder. It's like a magic dust. It's a magic energy. Inspiration's beautiful and it's powerful. I wish that for all of you. The keywords are energy, creativity, power, visions, passion, freedom, and openness. Your final card, and not the least by any means, I'm so happy to see this for you guys, because it's going to mean destiny in a really good way for you. This is a fantastic card. It's one of the top cards, in the deck. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't work my hands. We'll give you the kick of what it means here. There we go. I'm gonna end up on the floor. There we go. All aspects of your life are boosted with the wheel as you move forward and allow fate to take you into your destined life direction. The card also shows that you'll be feeling generally very optimistic, and you'll be able to make the most of your luck, turning unexpected opportunities into some really great decisions. These decisions will change everything for the better. Another meaning of the card is clairvoyance, so your intuition is being heightened, or you're developing more spiritually, and that's all already come up, so that's a definite for a lot of you. Becoming a lot more spiritual, learning more, absorbing more. Advice: the wheel is not so much a, quote, doing card, unquote, as it is a receiving, quote, unquote, card. So enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that comes to you now. And all you have to do is just go with the flow. It's that easy. Keywords are fate and luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, clairvoyance. And this is going to fall into an overlap here for you guys for the beginning of the new year, 2021. It's going to start out the initial beginning of it anyway, with this card right here and what it means. So it's a beautiful thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can do a replay on these as well once YouTube formats them into playable. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Click the subscribe button, the little notification button beside it as well, but you're not guaranteed to hold the channel. Even though you subscribed, you're not guaranteed to receive any notifications, and you won't. If Bay of Fundy Fortunes, along with a few others, probably gets taken off your list at any time, you won't get notified. The only way to get notified, no, I'm not trying to drum up people to go in there. This is the only way. We have a group on Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook, and the group is closed and the group is private. Some people have actually opened Facebook accounts to follow us into the group, and that's all they belong to. There's a few of them, a handful. Anything you do or say in there is held in there. It's a very inspiring place to be. It's very calming. Somebody said it feels zen-like when I come in here. It's peaceful. It's relaxing. You can take part in conversations, whatever you like, or you can just hold back and want to be a watcher. Just observe and take it all in. That's okay as well. Oh, I'm forgetting a whole bunch of stuff here. Trying to wake up. I've only got 2 more to go now. The next one is going to be Libra. So, Jennifer, if you wanna tag Daisy for this one, I guess. I don't know why I remembered it this time, but I just did. And then after that, it will be Scorpio will be the last reading that there is. We're already at 34 minutes, so I'm not going to make this any longer than it is. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Christmas season is upon us. For those of us that celebrate the Christmas season, I do. It's my biggest holiday of the year. My biggest event. It's even bigger than my birthday. And I don't mean gift-wise, just what it means to me. The coming together of the world and people, one of the most beautiful things. And yes, I still, at my age, believe in Christmas magic. Hey, I make no apologies for it, but I do. Because magical things can happen at Christmas. Be kind to each other. Have compassion for others. Have tolerance for those that you don't know, who is different from you. Try to bring more light, more love, more understanding, more compassion into the world. If we all did that, we'd disappoint the COVID creators, wouldn't we? Because we all be walking around smiling. And no matter what buttons they push, we'd still keep smiling. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. And we're going to go right into Libra. Thank you so much again for being here. And please, the universe and me have a very, very, very exceptionally good Christmas in one form or another. So, thank you all for being here.